You guys know how much I love this item, right? I own it. I think it's so clever, so smart. So all the things that we buy from the grocery store that comes in a can, that comes in a jar that is filled with liquid, how do you store it? Your pepperoncinis, your olives, your peppers and your fruits and your cherries. How do you store it? You open that can, you open that jar, and then you just put, what, you put tinfoil over that can and put it back in the refrigerator? No, 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 my friends. This is where it's at. This is the EZEE Flip. It's done in glass with silicone around both bases of this sort of hourglass-like shape. It's a pickle and olive storage jar, but basically anything that comes in a liquid form. How this works, $24, $8 on an EZEE Pay, is you open up your jar, you open up your can. You put all of your pickles, for example, right in there with their juices, because you need to retain the juices, because if you don't have the juices, it's all gonna dry out. You store it, and when you're ready, in your refrigerator, when you're ready to go grab that pickle, you flip it upside down just like an hourglass. And you can see how that liquid trails down into that bottom cavity. Then when you open it on up, you are not diving into all those juices and getting your fingers all gross and icky. You're not grabbing a skewer or a fork to get in there. You just get your nice, perfect pickle without making any mess. Then when you're done, you screw that lid on nice and tight again. You give it another flip, and now they're just bathing in their juices and staying nice and fresh. It's brilliant. It's the little things in life that just make me so happy, right, Mark Gill? Now, I do have 4 colors for you to choose from. I have it for you in a red, which is what I have, by the way. I have it for you in green. This is your gray, and then we actually introduced a new color this season, which is called cream. The cream is the most limited, though. There's only 600 remaining, so pick this up before it's gone, because this is the only order of the year. It's K86382. I mean, what do you do with that can? I've been guilty of it, putting saran wrap, tin foil over those olives when I only need a couple. I'm making martinis for a cocktail party, and I just need a couple of those really good Castelvetrano olives. Those are my favorites. Even though they have the pits in them, I don't mind. But what do you do with it afterwards? Instead of fishing your fingers, and you can see right here on the videotape, oh, that could have been me with my martini. You just go straight in. You're not having to fish in the liquids. But think about the fruits, the fruit cocktails that you get. Those maraschino cherries for those Shirley Temples. You know, I had a Shirley Temple for the first time in like 2 decades the other day. I don't know why. It sounded really, really good. And you know what? It was really, really good. What you got? Pickle jar? Pickle jar. Look at those sad little pickles, Joe. So either you'd have to dump all the juice out, right? And they get all dried out. Or it's still filled with the juice. You open this baby up and you're fishing. You're fishing in the pickle jar. That's kind of gross too. Now instead, fill it up here, right? As Joe did. Thanks for doing that, my friend. And give it a flip-a-do. Let that liquid just drain to that bottom cavity right there, just like an hourglass. Open her on up. These pickles smell good. Did you steal these from the kitchen?
Pilfered.
You pilfered from the kitchen.
Sounds better.
It does sound better. And voila. You're not fishing for it. You're not diving for it. You're not scuba diving. You're not doing anything. But when you want that pickle, it is ready for you right there. Oh, good pickle.
I got one too.
Oh, good pickle. Thanks for stealing those. Breakfast of champions right here. Breakfast of champions. Thank you. Think about your pepperoncinis. I've been on this like huge pepperoni kick, putting it on my salads, just eating them as nice little healthy snacks, getting that tangy crunch. Now we're seeing our friend Jeremy Parker, let me swallow my pickle, showing that it's a larger cavity than previous things. Now I've presented EZEE Flip glass hourglass jars before, but the opening wasn't as big, but this is a really, really good option for you. And you can see you're just dumping all those olives, which I love so much, right there into your EZEE Flip. All of that juice goes right to the bottom. He's gonna screw on that lid and give it a flip over when he's done getting his olives out. Oh, there he goes. There's one. There you go. Thanks, Jer. And when he flips it back over, all of those juices will go back into the olives to keep them fresh, to keep them nice and moist the way you want them, and otherwise they just dry out and it's gross. I just think it's so smart. I do own this, and I do love it, because I do love things like pickles and pepperoncinis and olives and fruits and peppers and all of those things. It's also good for like the roasted red peppers that you get in the jar, and those are thin jars. You really have to like deep dive into that. So your colors are red, green, flip back. There's the gray and the new cream. $8 on an easy pay. It's K86 382. One more by a pickle. As my mother would say, 2 to make it even.